Many of us want to be more active, eat better, quit smoking or drink less. But having the support to take the first step can be hard to find. Health trainer services across the country are training local people to provide inspiration and dedication that's changing lives. Reporter Julie McDonald visits the service in London.
Changing our behaviour when it comes to being healthier is a real challenge. But now Londoners are being supported by an A-team of health trainers. Philip, Chris and Deborah are just 3 of the city's trainers and volunteers changing lives.
I'm quite worried about my daughter's sugar intake.
What kind of things are you worried about? What is it that scares you?
Well, she particularly likes fruit shoot and Ribena.
Here's the worrying one. This just a carton of Ribena that has 30 grams of sugar.
Philip is a health trainer and he's been supporting Gjana at this North London community centre in how to make sure her young daughter eats healthily.
Because having a young child myself now, it makes me quite aware of the types of food that I should be getting. He's given me loads of advice to do with physical activity and how much sugar food has. The most useful piece of advice that I've had from him is food labelling. If a food label it's green or amber or red, if it's green then it hasn't got a lot of sugar or saturated fat. If it's amber then it's pretty high, and if it's red it's very high.
Philip also has diabetes and he's specially trained to support people with the disease, along with those who simply want to make better choices. His skills are invaluable in a community where rates of diabetes are skyrocketing.
It's an invisible disease, you can't see it. You can feel it if you don't look after yourself. So I think one of the most important things I say to my clients who have diabetes, you need to take ownership of it. Just seeing people change in front of you over the months or weeks that we see them, seeing them understand making small changes makes a massive difference to your lifestyle.
And when you open it up inside, what it does is give you some guidance, and it also gives you some indication about which choices are the healthiest choices.
Deborah Saunders is a senior health trainer and she's convinced that the success of the initiative lies in its passionate, community-based volunteers.
I would say since the initiative has started, I've seen a lot of people who believe that they can achieve change in regards to achieving healthy outcomes, because they're seeing people who are local people out in their community, and therefore we are in a position to help them to make change in a rate that suits them. They're the ones who set the pace, it's client focused, it's client led, therefore they're in control of the sessions.
Chris Muyingo became a volunteer health champion after a successful relationship with his own health trainer who helped him to lose weight. Chris decided to train as a volunteer to help his own community become healthier.
I feel so good because, you know, sometimes when you're out there and you're talking to these people, sometimes they don't even know what's wrong with them, or they don't know what sort of foods they should be eating and everything. So, and the more you do it and you see somebody, you put a smile on somebody's face, it makes you feel good because, you know, you're doing something not just for the community, but for yourself.
And it's not just the communities themselves that are winning. According to the Royal Society for Public Health, successful health trainers can take the pressure off other parts of the healthcare system.
I think that there is real potential for health trainer services to relieve the burden on primary care. Firstly, through just promoting healthier lifestyles, which is of course then going to reduce avoidable illness because people will be getting more exercise, they'll be hopefully losing weight, having healthier diets. I think also often people are going to the GP because of mental well-being issues, and I think that's really real potential for the health trainer service to support those individuals that perhaps need mental well-being support but don't quite know where to go for it.
This growing army of trained health volunteers is making very real changes across London and beyond. Thanks to them, communities are transforming themselves, taking responsibility for their own health and well-being.